and Higashino, trying to win back-to-back titles after winning in Denmark last week, up against Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje. Well, when we look at the mixed doubles draw, I can tell you we only started with 7 seeds. By quarter-final stage, we were down to 5 seeds. Ellis and Smith being beaten in the second round. And you can see that we had 6 different nationalities because we had 2 pairs from Malaysia, both in the same half, and Thailand as well. When we got down to semi-final stage, 3 seeds and 4 different nationalities. The only discipline of all 5 disciplines where we had 4 different nationalities at semi-final stage. In the top half of the draw, it was the Olympic bronze medalists who beat Puara Nukro and Teirat Tanachai in a repeat of the final a week ago in Denmark. The bottom half of the draw, the Olympic semi-finalists Tang Chung Man and Si Yun Suet had a great run, having beaten the defending champions Praveen Jordan and Malati Daiva Octavianti in the quarterfinal. But their run came to an end as Christiansen and Bøje beat them in 2 straight games. So when we look at the road to Bali and the race to the World Tour finals, obviously Watanabe and Higashino will consolidate their place at #1 regardless of whether they win or lose today's final, because Christiansen and Bøje, although they're at 6, cannot possibly overtake the Japanese pair. If they win though, the Danish combination will go up 4 places to #2. If they lose today's final, they'll only go up 3 places to #3. So the stadium, Stade Pierre de Coubertin, absolutely rocking, as it always does here at the French Open. It's one of the tournaments that the players love to play, and we love coming to Norton. It's always a great atmosphere.
It's fantastic atmosphere, and of course being in Paris this time under completely different circumstances. But you know, it's a wonderful city to visit as well, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's, I believe, the most visited city in the whole of the world as far as tourists are concerned.
Okay, I don't know, but yes, possibly one of the top 3. I don't know. Yeah,
certainly one of the most visited, and I think the Louvre Art Museum is the most visited museum anywhere in the world. And I'd love to go there, but we can't. We're in our bubble.
We are in the bubble this year, but hopefully in the future.
Yes, we very much look forward to coming back here again in the future when the world has overcome these terrible problems that we have at the moment. So the players just about ready, and we await the Olympic bronze medalists. Here come the #3 seeds, Yuta Watanabe and Orisa Higashino. Well, no Japanese players have ever won the mixed doubles discipline here at the French Open. And by that, I'm not just going back to 2007 with the inception of the Super Series and now World Tour. I'm going back to 1908.
Yeah, you told me you had 100 years or more.
I do indeed. But here, the Europeans, the Danish combination, Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje. Bronze medalists at the European Championships earlier this year in Kiev. Lost the semi-final to Ellis and Smith, who they beat in the second round here. And as you can see, this will be a 4th meeting between these 2 pairs, and all 3 previous encounters have been won by Watanabe and Higashino. But that was the group stage of the Olympic Games, and that's the only time it's been to 3 games. 21-15 in the deciding game. The Japanese pair won in 1 hour and 8 minutes.
And Denmark won the toss and chose to serve.
So the Danes, only the second pair from Denmark to reach the final of this French Open. And I'll tell you more about that in a moment, because we're looking first of all at the left-hander Yuta Watanabe, 24 years of age, from Sudirman, part of the greater Tokyo region. He and his partner went up one place on the world rankings this week after winning in Denmark, went up to number 4, but still one place down from their career high of 3, where they spent a total of 56 weeks. Third appearance at this tournament as a pair, 2 previous semi-finals, so at least one better this year. Higashino, 25 years of age, from Sorachi sub-prefecture. And they beat the 2017 World Junior Champions in the first round, Rivaldi and Mentari. They beat Hu and Chia in the second round from Malaysia, quarter-final against the 2016 Olympic silver medalists, the number 5 seeds Champing Soon and Goh Lin Ying. And in the semi-final, beat the number 1 seeds. Had to save a game point, though, in that second game. They were 19-20 down before winning it 22-20 against Puavaranukro and Teurat Tanachan. Matthias Christiansen is 27 years of age, from Bornholm, and he has recovered extremely well from foot surgery after the Olympic Games. Has been as high as 4 in the world ranking, which was with Christina Pedersen, with whom he reached the semi-final of this tournament in 2017. His partner, Alexandra Bøje, is 21 years of age, from the medieval town of Horsens in East Jutland. They have come through to today's final, beating Ronan Labar and Somerville in 3 games in the first round, and then 3 games against the European Games gold medalists Ellis and Smith, Jonko and Pilsopran of Thailand in the quarter-final, and that semi-final against the semi-finalists from the Olympic Games, Tang Chun Man and Si Yin Suet. So our court officials for this one, umpire from Portugal,
yes.
Service judge from Brazil. So Kenneth Jonassen on the coaching bench for the Danes. And I was mentioning that the Danes are only the second Danish combination to reach the final of the French Open. The first pair was 10 years ago. And that pair was Joachim Fischer-Nielsen and Christina Pedersen, who won the title in 2011, beating Xu Chen and Ma Jin in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Matthias Christiansen, Alexandra Bøje, Denmark. And on my left, Watanabe Yuta, Higashino Arisa, Japan. Matthias Christiansen to serve to Higashino Arisa, level, play.
So the European bronze medalists nearest to us from Denmark getting this final underway against the Olympic bronze medalists Watanabe and Higashino.
Love.
It's a very fine serve from Watanabe.
Yeah, not too shabby defence either from the Japanese pair. Good play from Bøje. And I think it was the quarter-final, Morten, where you and I were both calling the match against Jonko and Pilsopran. And you were talking about how Bøje has really improved over the last 18 months or so, both at the back of the court and at the front.
And the front, she was by far the weakest link in the mixed doubles. Talented, but the weakest link, nevertheless. But the way that she has developed over the last 12 to 18 months is quite extraordinary. And of course, the Danes must try to take something from the very fine performance in Tokyo at the Olympics against this pair. And there's no doubt they're coming in all guns blazing, going for the big attack. And of course, with Mathias Christiansen as a very hard hitter as well, it only makes sense.
Yeah. Wow, terrific smash.
Yeah, not too shabby either. Good play by Watanabe. Great placement, isn't it? Try to have a look at this one.
Right in between the two Danes. In fact, there was a clash of rackets, wasn't there, between the two Danish players.
3-0.
Not the tallest of athletes, but my goodness, he creates some wonderful angles. 165, 5'5". But that goes down as a missed opportunity.
Absolutely, I was going to say the same. And here in the picture we've got Paul Høyer Larsen on the right, the president of the BWF. Good awareness from Watanabe. Knows exactly where he wants to place it.
4-0.
Oh, that's good play from Arisa Higashino.
Definitely. Great awareness. Bøje trying to push it to the mid-court area. Intercept it.
I thought she played particularly well in the women's doubles semi-final yesterday as well. With Yuki Fukushima.
Fukushima, yes.
Oh dear, she missed that.
Service over.
That wasn't so good.
It happens.
Yeah. 5-0.
But it's quite a journey the Danish combination has taken, I think. Of course, it was all about the aim of qualification for the Olympics, and they had to play a lot of challenge tournaments and all that, but they did not succeed that much. They didn't win them all. They sort of really struggled to qualify for the Olympics. And here today, suddenly here, 2 months later, after the Olympics, they're standing in this Super 750 tournament final.
Yeah.
So that's quite remarkable.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
Only one previous final on the HSBC BWF World Tour.
Service over.
And that was the Swiss Open earlier this year, when they lost in the final to Jekyll and Delrue, who sadly had to withdraw from their home tournament here. They were the number 6 seeds, but they withdrew before the start.
Yeah, we have no idea why. Haven't heard anything.
Service over.
Good awareness. She's very, very proactive at the front of the court. She never stands still. Look at her movement. Always adjusting her movement depending on where the shot's been hit, even when her partner's at the back.
Yes.
Great movement. Oh, it's just long. This is a challenge here from the Danes.
Challenge is called out.
Oh, out by a whisker. My goodness me, that was a great call by the line judge.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 8-6. Play.
Longest rally so far as well. 26 shots that previous rally. Another good serve.
Yeah, the Japanese are really serving well. Oh,
brilliant.
That's really well taken by Watanabe. Wow, what a defense from the man in the picture. Because that smash cross court from Christiansen was really something.
Well, this is a nice little cushion that the Japanese pair have opened up. Yeah, one shot longer than the previous rally and the previous longest.
Okay, thank you. Go on court. 9-6. Play.
It's gone long of the back line. And this is 4 straight points
6
for Watanabe and Higashino. It's gone wide. It's 5 straight points and a 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval in favour of the Olympic bronze medalists Watanabe and Higashino. Just 8 minutes played. Well, I don't know if you managed to catch any of that from Jeremy Gang, the Japanese coach.
No, not really.
11-6.
Not really. I think he was, from his body language, I would assume that he was fairly happy with how it was going.
6.
6 straight points.
Yeah, the Danes really have to stop this one, otherwise
Absolutely.
this is running away from them.
Yeah, and now the run of points comes to an end.
7-12.
Got the net cord on the return of serve.
That's a good shot. It's very unfortunate.
Over.
Yeah.
13-7.
But Watanabe and Higashino are really serving well, putting the Danes under pressure in the service situation, gaining initiative all the way, like this one here.
That's fantastic interception.
Yeah, good play.
From Higashino. One on her forehand side. And that's why she keeps on the move, so she can be alert to shots like that.
Yeah, Christiansen really have to take the pace off. Like that. That's the way forward for the Danes. The thing, if they're forced to play these flat exchanges from a lower position, means that the shot is going upwards the whole time. that's causing a lot of trouble for the Danes. Got to find the gap, got to play these block shots.
Service fault
service fault called too high on
Service
Christiansen.
over. Too high, Matthias Christiansen. 15-8.
Well, didn't say anything, but we know exactly what was in his mind.
Yeah. Another good serve.
16-8.
Putting Alexandra under pressure. Really well served by Watanabe.
$17-8.
Oh, delightful play. That little block shot from Watanabe. He knew exactly what he wanted to do.
18-8.
Trying to have a look at it. That one there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really. But 12 of the last 14 points.
Yeah. It's not a good sign for the two Danes.
No. Very one-sided opening game.
19-8.
But did you call the match in the mixed doubles yesterday with
Yes,
the
I did.
Danes? And because I must say, when I saw the result that they've been able to win in 2 straight games, it honestly, it did surprise me.
Yeah, they were brilliant.
Yeah.
They
20,
basically
game
did
point
to the
8.
Hong Kong-China pair.
What's happening now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game point opportunities galore.
Game.
Opening game, 21-8.
And very
First
befitting
game won
on a
by
very good
Watanabe,
serve
Utah.
once again from Watanabe.
Higashino
Yeah.
Arisa, 21-8.
Only 13 minutes for the opening game. And it is concerning. There's a lot of work to be done here by the Danish coach, Kenneth Jonassen.
Lige nu er der ikke meget plads ude ved siderne, så jeg synes, vi skal gå helt hårdt og vinde et par dueller. Ikke? Ellers så skal vi gå hårdt ind i midten. Lige nu, når vi spiller ud, så er ikke der spiller over os eller dommer os. Men jeg synes lige så meget, det handler om, at hvis vi ikke committer os fuldstændig til det valg, og så stol på, at det skal nok komme. Ikke? Men lige nu, når vi bliver lidt spillet under nettet, så prøver vi at finde en nem løsning. Og det ligger de bare og læser på kryds og tværs på os.
Det er også være lidt mere spændende her.
Ja.
Selvom det er...
Ej, men du kan ikke få noget, fordi de er rigtig, rigtig langt fremme, ikke? Så jeg synes stadigvæk om, at det handler om, at vi skal op og prøve at sætte os op på den her servesituation. Igen, helt korte returneringer, hvis vi rykker på den, ikke også? Ellers så ind i midten, og så stille jer klar sådan her, ikke også?
Måske vi skal være lidt, altså når vi returnerer, det er lidt mere 2 og 4-agtigt. Det bliver meget sådan, vi vil til gerne sted på, så vi
gerne
siger lidt noget lort. Ja. Så vi er lidt mere klar 2 og 4 begge to.
Og det eneste, hun stadigvæk har gjort efter du har spillet ind, det er at skubbe dem tilbage efter hovedet. Kan vi fange en af dem, og ligesom prøve at sætte os i respekt, er det rigtig, rigtig fint. Ja. Og så i starten, så synes jeg, så skal den have fuld rive. Ikke også? Prøv lige at se, om vi ikke så op med Kirsten med den her. Ikke for op med Kirsten. Nej.
Well, I said there was a lot of work that needed to be done, and very interesting that Kenneth Jonassen used all of his allotted time to speak to his players, Christiansen and Bøje. Because quite frankly, in the opening game, the Olympic bronze medalists Watanabe and Higashino were outclassing them.
Play.
So as the second game gets underway, what was actually said there by Jonassen?
First of all, he really praised the two Japanese players for awesome play.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite nice. Say that the sides were kind of blocked. There was no way that they could pass them on the half court, the drives and all that towards the sides. So try to play very short block shots, as I also mentioned earlier, on their return of serves, and then full blast on the attack, and then try to go down the center rather than try to go down through the sides of the court, but simply try to go down the center.
Okay. No, they're not getting on the attack. That's the problem from the start.
Yeah, but it was a good return from Alexandra on the first one. Is actually hitting the top of the table, but not able to benefit from it.
Oh, great interception again from Higashino. And of course, this Japanese pair trying to win back-to-back titles, which is what Puavara Nukro and Teura Tanachai
Did in January.
3 tournaments back-to-back.
Yes, they did.
But the last time we had the French Open, which was 2019, Praveen Jordan and Malati Diva Octavianti won 2 titles back-to-back because they won the Denmark Open the week before.
They did, in fantastic display, actually.
Yeah.
We were quite at awe when we watched how Jordan and Octavianti was playing 2 years ago in those 2 tournaments.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot from Bøje.
2-3.
Oh, it's just short. I like the idea of serving out wide.
4-2.
Just varying the angle. Brilliant. Well, she's more than capable at the back of the court, Arisa Higashino.
She's got the best jump smash in the whole game.
Yeah.
Quickly.
It's interesting when we were talking earlier about her women's doubles semi-final.
Yes.
You know, and you were saying, I don't think it's a long-term partnership with Fukushima. When I was doing my research in preparation for that women's doubles semi-final, I couldn't find that she had been in any women's doubles final up to now. Well, she didn't make the final, so she still hasn't.
Yeah.
But, you know, you look at all the other top players that play mixed doubles, and, you know, Bøje, how many women's doubles finals has she been in? She's been in 6.
Yeah.
You know, so most players come up playing both disciplines, but Higashino really seems to have focus on the mixed doubles discipline.
How did she do as a junior?
Well, they played together as junior. The mixed doubles combination, mixed doubles combination.
But especially as juniors, they normally play singles and doubles and mixed and all the rest of it. So I thought maybe as a junior she had played more disciplines.
Possibly played women's doubles as well, but I don't think that going into the senior badminton she's ever reached a tournament final.
Okay, because just take World Juniors, I think Sindhu lost to Fukushima in the World Junior Championship one year in the singles. I think it was Fukushima. Just to give you an example of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Service over.
Mizaki Matsutomo played women's singles. She was in the World Championship final, junior.
7-5.
The Danes are doing a little bit better here, I think, from the start of the second game. It's a tall order. They are under pressure on virtually every single shot.
Service over. Okay. Six, 7. Play.
Oh yes, well taken.
Seven all.
Just checked Higashino in the World Junior Championships. She was a quarter-finalist in the women's doubles.
Okay.
But a bronze medal with her partner of today in the mixed.
Service over.
And I think here Christiansen got a little bit exposed.
8,
Because
7.
as soon as he sees playing shots from below the tape, he is in trouble, in general. Great overhead, good power, but when it comes below the tape, still some lacking.
Nine, 7.
Getting a little frustrated with himself, Christiansen.
10, 7.
Understatement, I'm telling you. But I like the coolness, the calmness of the pair in the blue t-shirts. Simply just go about playing, doing their business, and they do it so well.
Well,
11,
another error.
7, interval.
And that will add to Matthias Christiansen's frustration. But a 4-point advantage on a run of 4 straight points for Watanabe and Higashino.
Altså, vi har fat i duellerne nu. Vi er kommet lige nok til deroppe, hvad turneringerne de virker. Vi får det her op. Ja, det er også. Ja.
相手の方がやっぱ飛ぶから、落としたい落としたい。
Well, anything of significance or new from Kenneth Jonassen there?
No, not at all. They're just happy to be sort of in the match, only trailing by 4 points, 7-11 down, but they feel that they're more into it than the first game.
11-7. Play. The
problem is when you feel your opponents are just getting everything back and seem to be everywhere on court, you just mentally feel you've got to play your shots even tighter and tighter. And I think this is why the Danes are starting to make some errors.
Yeah, they make far too many errors because they feel the pressure on every single shot they play.
Yeah.
And as you say, they need to go tighter and tighter.
Good rally. It's long.
Service over. 8-12.
Oh, my goodness, indecision from Yuta Watanabe.
9-12.
found the gap, didn't he?
Service over.
That's really well played. He saw Bøje move to the right.
39.
And look at that. Just guiding it cross court. Such awareness.
Yeah, and such skill. You've talked about Christiansen from below the tape height,
Yes.
how he struggles, but that's wonderful control from Watanabe.
It is.
Service over. Ten, 13.
Block. Oh, that's ridiculous. How good is that?
Service over.
Yeah. An immediate apology.
14-10.
That's good play.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
There's good pictures. It just shows how difficult badminton is.
Time is running out for the Danes. Oh, service error.
Service
First
over.
Service error.
11-15. Service over.
Yeah, it shows that the Danes really need a few more years
Thank you.
of practice and tournament exposure, I think, to really lift their game to this sort of standard of
16,
Watanabe
11.
and Higashino.
Play.
There's a big gap in terms of performance between these two pairs.
Well, there's no doubting the Japanese pair are playing well. They beat the Olympic champions in the
17,
semi-final
11.
last week.
Yes, they did.
Going on to win the tournament. And just 4 points away from a second title in 2 weeks. Well,
Watanabe
challenge here from
called
Watanabe.
in.
No, I didn't see that at all, Norton. I had the same problem as you earlier.
Yes.
Something's in my way.
But I must say that these return of serves from Christiansen
One challenge remaining.
cross into the deep
Service
corners,
over.
both on the forehand
12,
side and the backhand
17.
side, are
Play.
really, really good. They are exceptionally good.
Here's that jump smash again. That's just wide.
Christiansen challenges.
Oh, well, he's
called
challenging.
out.
I don't think he'll win that one.
No, doesn't look like it.
No.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. (18, 12). Play. No, he's serving. It's correct.
It's a good serve out wide, wasn't it? 2 points from the title. 3 points from making
12.
history as the first players from Japan to win the mixed doubles title here at the YONEX French Open.
Service over. Thirteen, 19. Fourteen, 19.
It's a good little run of points, isn't it?
It is.
15,
Well, surely it's too
19.
little, too late.
Yeah.
But you never know.
I know you say that, but this one is difficult.
Yeah, it's
Service
match
over.
point opportunities.
20, match point,
The
15.
Olympic bronze medalists 1 point away from their second title in 2 weeks. Oh, an error on the flick serve.
Service over. 16, 20.
I know you're smiling, Jim. I know, I can feel it. I don't even have to look at you. I can feel sort of my side here.
Third match point, though, for the number 3 seeds from Japan. But this time, and Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino sink to their knees because they've just won their second title in 2 weeks, adding the YONEX French Open to their win at the Denmark Open a week ago. 21-8, 21-17 in 34 minutes. An absolute delight because they become the first players from Japan ever to win the mixed doubles title here at the French Open. Confirmation of that scoreline, 21-8, 21-17 in 34 minutes. Well, they were totally dominant in the opening game.
Correct.
Yes. I wonder who they're supporting.
I wonder why. Oh, I wonder who.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
Colourful.
players take leave of centre stage to get ready for the prize presentation. Yeah, the Japanese fans are celebrating because Japanese players have won 3 titles here at the French Open.
Yeah, it has been
As
a great
indeed they did last week.
Yes,
3 titles
exactly.
for Japanese players.
So it's been a great week. Really enjoyed it. Been some fantastic badminton over the past, what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 weeks we've been on the road.
On the road, and we got, what, 8-9 days of rest, and then off we are to Bali, you and I.
Yeah.
So,
and all the players.
And all the players and all the rest of the entourage.
Yeah. This is the final rally. And both the Japanese players on their knees. Well, they have been superb, Watanabe and Higashino, over the last 2 weeks at both the Denmark Open and here in Paris. Well, for the Japanese pair as they come into the arena, they have been in 4 Super 1000 tournament finals, winning 3 of them, 4 Super 500 finals, winning 3 of them, but this was their first ever final at 750 level.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the mixed double tournament from Denmark, Christiansen and Bøje.
Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje. First final at a 750 level. Winning their second ever World Tour tournament final. Beaten at the Swiss Open earlier this year, and now here in Paris, also having to settle for second best. Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, winners of the YONEX French Open. 3 individual tournaments played this year, the All England, the Denmark and the France. And this pair from Japan has won all 3. Unbeaten as a mixed doubles combination in individual competition so far this year.
Olympics.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. Of course, the Olympic Games. I'm thinking of World Tour events.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So, a perfect World Tour so far for this Japanese combination. 3 tournaments played on the World Tour and 3 tournaments won.
That's a good picture, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
If they're standing much longer, Alexander would get cramped.
Yeah, well, I did think Arisa Higashino, before she stood on the podium, seemed to be thumping her thigh muscles as if trying to stave off the onset of cramp. So they will pose for the photographers. 2 titles in 2 weeks. Wonderful performance by both Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. So they take leave of centre stage, and it means that finals day here at the 2021 YONEX French Open has come to an end. It all started with the women's doubles in a repeat of last year's final, and it was the same result because the defending champions Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan beat the Olympic bronze medalists Kim and Kong in 2 straight games. Then it was the men's singles final, and Kenta Tsuneyama upset the higher-ranked player Cho Tien-chen, who had won this French Open title back in 2014. He needed 3 games to do it, though, an hour and 13 minutes before winning through 21-17 in the deciding game. Then we had women's singles, and it was the first ever all-Japanese women's singles final here at the French Open. And the former champion Akane Yamaguchi beat the left-hander Sayaka Takahashi, meaning that Yamaguchi had won 2 titles in 2 weeks after her win in Denmark a week ago. That was 2 straight games, 21-18, 21-12. Then it was a men's doubles, and the defending champions Gideon and Sukamolio in their 3rd consecutive final were beaten by the 2014 world champions Go Sung-hyun and Shin Bak-chul in 2 games, 21-17, 22-20 in the second game in just under 40 minutes. And as we've just seen in the mixed doubles, it was Watanabe and Higashino, the Olympic bronze medalists, beating the European bronze medalists Christiansen and Bøje in 2 straight games. Very comfortable opening game, as you can see. Well, that's it from Paris. The tour moves on to Germany next week. Morten and I, though, are taking a short break, but we'll be back for the 3 events in Indonesia. So in the meantime, from Morten Frost and myself, Jill Clark, bye for now.